Hello guys and welcome to today's video. Well, today there is another modification incoming for the BMW, and it's going to be for the rear lights. Yes, we are finally going to install the Blackline taillights, which are discontinued, so I had to be fast, but I got them and they will look way nicer as the original halogen rear lights, because these are darker red and they have a cool LED pattern in them, so they will look much better. So yeah, I already opened the boot to make things go a little bit faster, but here you can see my new Blackline taillights, and they look so much better as the original one. Here, as you can see, it's a much darker red, and this is LED instead of just normal halogen head bulb. And these are darker and they don't have cracks in them, because for some reason, and I don't know how it happened, but here and here I have cracks in my rear lights, and there is fog in them, a little bit moisture, and I don't like it, and they just look crap. So we're going to exchange them. So installing these is quite easy. It's way more easier as doing front lights. So what you gotta do is, I just got a very big flat screwdriver, and you have to just press these two clips in, and then this comes loose. It's really just that easy. And then can you shut up, messenger? And then there is a bolt here that you have to undo. I don't know what size it is. Then you have to undo it, and then the rear light is loose. Okay, and then you have to get a 10mm socket, 10mm, and you just make this loose. It's really easy on this car, so that's a big benefit. There is like a small bolt and a washer. Just make sure that you don't lose them, because if it gets between these parts, then you can remove your whole bumper, and I'm one of those guys that will remove his bumper to get a washer back. But luckily we don't have to, and I think they're one piece anyway. So, and now you can actually just remove the headlight, but it's stuck a little bit because it has been in for a few years. So what I like to do is get some pry tools and just pry a little bit. And if you crack this light and you don't want to resell them because they are just not worth anything, doesn't really that matter. I'm reselling these, so it does matter a little bit. Just try to get them, wobble them loose a little bit, and also use this because you don't damage your paint over here, because if you use a screwdriver you will probably damage your paint. With plastic it's not that likely. You just have to wobble them loose. If this takes like 10 minutes, which it mostly do with me, then I'm just gonna cut it. The struggle, just wobble, okay? Oh my god, I hate this. Okay, so we got this one out. Now you just have to unplug it, of course, and it's out, and it's as easy as that. And as you can see, it's original. This one is darker and has LEDs in them, and this is illegal tint because in Belgium it's not allowed to tint your rear lights, and this is a clean bypass because it's an OEM part. So that one goes in there, and now the new one. I'm gonna plug it in first. That's a nice and easy fit. Love it. Now I hope they go in a little bit easier as they go out. Okay, not. That's one of the two. No, they're not in yet because the gap here is way too big. I think you just have to push them in, but I don't want to break these because then I would be pretty mad at myself. But you just have to push these in, or I actually have no clue. Let's have a look. That's here. Apparently you do. Okay guys, this is just trying to get these in and screwing around without trying to break them. Fun job, so give me a second. So now you can see that one is installed and that one is still stock, and you may think, well, is that really worth the difference? Well, look at this. That looks way nicer though. It's a nice LED light and there is just a bulb, and the flickering is only on the screen. In real light it's very clear and bright, so it looks cool. Looks way better, and it has a darker, cleaner look, and yeah, I just think it looks better. Okay, so now we lined the lights up perfectly. The right one is good, the left one is still the old one, so I'm just gonna remove that one off camera because, you know, it's exactly the same as that one, and then we're going to enjoy the end result. And through the magic of editing, my lights won't come on, but I installed them both though. Wait. So yeah, we finally have the look we need, and that looks way better. Well, if you think we are ready, then unfortunately we are not yet. Because, you know, the lights are installed and everything there is fine, they're aligned and everything is great, they work, they fit. But there is another thing that we have to do, and you will need two things for that, or you can go to someone who will code your car, because yes, the car has to be coded, unfortunately. It's not necessary, so it's not like that you have to do it right away, so you can install the lights and make an appointment like a week later. They will work pretty fine. But the thing is, you know, this car has halogen headlights and rear lights original, and so the module and everything, I don't know the exact system how it works, also, you know, is based on halogen lights. Yes. And what happens is the rear lights, you know, the bars, they are LEDs, so they will flicker over time. So I'm going to turn off the warm and cold check through coding, and that will cause the car that the car will no more flicker. Holy shit, I should start my channel in Dutch. Anyway, so that's what we are going to do now through Beamer code and through a cheap OBD thing that I got from AliExpress, but it works pretty well. So I got a Foxwell F102 whatever, and it works great. So yeah. So I have my phone over here. I'm gonna lay that one aside for a second. And here you have the OBD port that you just unplug. If you have a facelift, I think it sits under here after 2016 or 17. Anyway, you plug this thing in and it should light up, depends on what model that you have. You turn on the contact. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the light. So now what we have to do is, here I'm going on my phone. I'm gonna turn down the brightness a little bit because otherwise you won't see that much. Okay, that's better. So now you open Bimmer Code. That's what I have. You can also use Carly, but that's way more expensive. License agree, blah blah blah. There is an update. Of course, there's always an update. Luckily, it goes pretty fast. Okay, so now we have to connect. Oh, there is. Oh yeah, Be sure to turn on Bluetooth. You also have models that work through Wi-Fi. Mine is through Bluetooth. So yeah. Oops. And we should connect. Okay. Then select the car. So we have a 1 Series and F20. So depends on what car you have. You can really code everything on these cars. I thought you were able to code some older cars too, but apparently they only support the F Series. So I think for now they only support the F Series, apparently. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, that one. Then it has to go through some stuff identifying ECUs. I'm gonna pass through that because that takes pretty long. Okay, so we're here again. Now we have to go to the rear. No, wait. Yeah, rear electric module. That takes also a little bit of time, so we're gonna go through that. Okay, so now we have a lot of things that you don't need, but here voltage monitoring. So here you have like all these are no bulb, adaptive brake light lamp. I don't know if I even have these. But yeah, I mean a lot of these are on bulbs and you need to put them on LEDs. But I will need a second or two to check out which ones are needed to be changed because not all of them are LEDs now. So I think I just need to not the fog lights. I only have one fog light. Not active, yeah, because I don't have one. So give me a second, and I will find out which one I have to monitor. So this one we have to turn off. So the tail light swarm monitoring not active. This one, oh, shut up. Exactly the same. This you have to put on LED. Tail lights inner warm, I guess the same thing. And they're not active because I don't have them. Oh yeah, I think it's for the facelift. Doesn't matter because I don't have these. Brake light, I don't have it. The brake light lamp, it's not active, so it doesn't matter. Rear fog light is still a bulb, so you can leave that. I don't have a right fog light. I don't have a left rear light, so that doesn't matter either. Reverse light, right warm monitoring, that can stay active because it's still a bulb. Indicator rear, that's also still a bulb. License plate is already LED, and the brake lights are also LED. So the brake lights you need to change, and brake lights, and put this on LED. So you have to change the brake lights and the tail lights, and then you have to go to code. And then important code, whatever, start coding. So it just takes a while, and don't panic because your car will act a little bit weird when it's doing it. It will say that some stuff is broken, so it's restarting ECU and stuff like that. So sometimes you get a little warnings here and there, like your drivetrain is fucked and stuff like that, but it's not the case, so don't panic. Oh, it's already done. I guess warm cold monitoring is not that of a big thing. So now we can just get out, connection, disconnect the little pluggy, close it again, and we're finished. Wait, I turn everything off again. I don't think you have to do this, but just be sure. And okay, now we are done. Finally. So yeah, that was it for installing the LID Blackline taillights and coding them. Now that's done, and now we're gonna have a little other thing that we're gonna discuss. If you already follow me on my Instagram, then I'm saying good job for you. If you don't, then I would like to ask you to follow my Instagram channel called Bimmer Belgium. It's just called exactly the same. Can you even see it? I mean, how filming screens is such a pain in the anus. Yeah, it's called Bimmer Belgium. Anyway, I mean that's the page, Bimmer Belgium. You will see my car. So it's that easy. And I have a lot of cleaning work to do again. But anyway, guys, also if you want some cool blinkers, send me a DM. If you want some not filthy cool as these mirror caps, carbon fiber, high gloss, matte finish, doesn't matter, send me a DM. And if you want some cool kidneys for a good price, send me also a DM. I have these like these. I have them with double kidneys. I have both of them with M stripes. I have them with the black here in carbon fiber. I also have all of these for the facelift version. So if you want one of these, send me a DM on Instagram and we will fix something out. Anyway guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.